Check this out. I got a friend here that I met about 6 years ago. He's a bicyclist. He's just traveling through. Decided to stop and spend a few days and reconnect with me and the community that he spent quite a bit of time in. Guy named Erik Vitands. Like to have you meet him. Erik Vitands.
Hello.
Hi, Erik. What kind of bike is this?
So this is my built in 2013 Surly Crosscheck. It's a steel frame bike, and you know, it's kind of a very old school style of construction and equipment. It's definitely a road bike. Surly's well known. They make a long haul trucker that's very popular with bicycle tourists. This is the Crosscheck that required a little more modification, but I like the frame geometry a little bit better than the long haul trucker.
Okay, long haul trucker. Novice here. What's the long haul trucker?
The long haul trucker is one of Surly's bikes that is built for bicycle touring.
It's a brand name then. It's not a definition of a type of bicycle.
Yeah, it's just their what they call their touring bike. And basically a touring bicycle, classic style of touring bicycle where you're carrying pannier bags like this in the front and the rear. You're gonna have a steel frame, a triple crank, and 36 spoke wheels, and that pretty much defines the touring bike. The long haul trucker has all those things right out of the store, so someone can buy one and load it up and cross the country on that thing.
Okay, so you've been on this trip for how long?
I've been out for 4 months this year.
Woohoo! And you started from?
Salt Lake City.
I heard you last night refer to yourself as a vagabond. Just what does that mean?
Vagabond is it's basically someone who travels, and I mean that's about it for the definition. And there's all kinds of different words, tramp and hobo and bum and stuff like that. But vagabond kind of covers the gamut. And you look through the history, and you know, a great many people have vagabonded during their time. It's what you do when you get out of college and you take a gap year and go to Europe backpacking. To me, that's vagabonding, and everything from that vacation kind of thing all the way to the rainbow kids riding the trains is a vagabond.
So to support this vagabonding, what do you stop and get a job once in a while? Do you have people that support you? What's the deal on that?
Yeah. So over the past 3 years, I've been doing this about half of the time. So about half of the time I'll work a regular job, rent an apartment or a room in a shared house kind of thing, and just live off of my savings. And the goal has always been to become more self-sustaining on the road. It's a very difficult thing to do, and people have been supporting me and helping me out on this trip, and it's a beautiful thing. They get to come with me for a part of the trip. You know, if you have someone on a bike tour and someone offers you a $5 bill and you turn it down, the look on their face is of disappointment, because they wanted that to go with you and to be part of the trip. So
living vicariously.
Yeah, living vicariously. And that's kind of the goal, is to you know, I've ran through my equipment a couple of, you know, this is the third rebuild of this bike, and it's the second time that I've assembled a kit that can do you know, the blogging and multimedia and photography. So this time around I'm making another go of it to try to become self-supported on the road, and we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks.
Great. Well, at the end of the video, I'll be posting a email address or some kind of way to get in contact with Erik. So if you choose, you can help him out from time to time when you're feeling generous. Erik stayed here for about 3 weeks, and the day that he decided to move on, he stopped at Fred Meyer's
our local grocery store, and while he was in the store, his bike was stolen, and he remained here another 3 weeks and rebuilt a bike that I had restored. The bike I restored wasn't really a heavy-duty touring bike, but it was enough to get him on the road again after he put some better tires and some racks and stuff on it, and scrounged around and found some used bags and stuff. Everything he had, all of his media files, his computers, everything he owned, his clothes, his camera, his solar panels, everything was taken. It was pretty devastating. I was able to help him a little bit. A lot of his online community friends helped him a little bit. And now he's in Eugene looking for a job, and he's going to put a new kit together. Anyway, wish him luck, and if you want to visit him, give him a hoot on Facebook. This is Tommy Jones, and there will be more interviews of Erik following this particular interview.